Round 10 action on grandstand in the VFL. David Rees-Jones was along for the ride as we watched Bendigo play host to Williamstown at Windy Hill, and Bendigo in 8th position. Rees, pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were, although Williamstown in the first 10 or 15 minutes really got a run on. They put some terrific pressure. We see a goal being kicked here by Panos, but there was a pressure that they applied to the Bendigo team, which really rattled Bendigo. But Bendigo took stock about halfway through the first quarter and never really looked back from there.
Yeah, it was the 10-minute mark of the first term where Williamstown led by 20. And the problem at that stage, as you said, was that Bendigo just couldn't get their hands on a footy. But it's amazing when teams settle down into a rhythm, all of a sudden they're able to put goals together in a bunch. And that was what they did. They kicked 4 goals in 5 minutes, and remarkably, they were in front at the 23-minute mark.
Yeah, look, it was an amazing start, and as you mentioned, you know, Bendigo just couldn't get their hands on the footy, so Williamstown had all the running. We see young Gumbleton there, who's, you know, had a shocking run with injuries and so forth. He was very good today, and a good key tall target up there.
And Clay Smith kicking a goal at the 24-minute mark. We had 11 goals in the first quarter. It really was a bit of an old-fashioned shootout, and Bendigo had the lead by 7 points at quarter time. Second quarter, the game closed up a little bit more, but along the way, part of the problem for Bendigo is that they just kept on losing players. It was a very physical game in lots of ways.
Well, that was really going to be the only way they were going to get beaten. We see a long-range goal from Matt Little there, but the only way they were going to get beaten is if they run out of legs towards the end because of their lack of ability to rotate players through the bench. So, which they had a few players cramping towards the end, but they hung on there.
Little kicked that second goal in the second quarter and gave Bendigo a 27-point lead at half-time. Then they came out, kicked the first 4 of the third term, including this one to Kyle Reimers. After this goal, they led by 51 points, and we were starting to think of any old margin, and all of a sudden the Seagulls were spurred into action.
Yeah, they were, and you know, they got a bit of a sniff and thought they were a chance there for a while, and probably were. Look, that's just a great collision, and one of those things, poor old Shinner copped it there, but he's out to it. But that's one of the things, it's just 2 players going hard at the football, and we love to see that.
And fortunately, he was okay. He'll have a headache for a couple of days. But in that third term, Bendigo 6-3, Williamstown 5 goals 4. Terrific bit of work there by Matt Little, who, not for the first time today, was able to find a man. Corey Delolio coming up with a couple of goals in the last quarter. They did get it back to 20 points after 20 minutes, but in a game where there were lots of goals kicked, nobody could manage a goal in the last 10 or 12 minutes. They were out on their feet.
Yeah, both teams really did work hard over the course of the day, and as you say, they were out on their feet towards the end.
And we saw Brodie Moles kick a goal there. He got better as the day went on, but in the end, a justified victory to the Bendigo Bombers. There are the numbers. Williamstown had a fair bit more of the football. The hit-outs lopsided in favour of Bendigo, mainly because of David Hill's influence in the first half.
Yeah, look, he was terrific early, especially in the taps, but you know, all in all, Bendigo just too good. They were a fantastic team effort, I thought, today, and well-deserved winners.
Bendigo Gold take their 4th win of the season, 18-14-122 to Williamstown, 15-13-103 in round 10 on the VFL.